stage, and for that girl backstage, make it perfectly clear. Never mind who you thought I was. I'm Rick James, the Beats.
Welcome back, welcome back. You already know what it is. Where the wolves at? Shout out to the ninjas. Salute to the wolves. Today, just want to go over, I'm just talking, giving my little opinion. I don't want to say I'm right or I'm wrong, but after extensive, seeing the situation over and over, I hope I can get my point across without assaulting people verbally and offending people. But, who cares? We're going to start out with the light way of talking about it, It's always a good way. Because I find when you do the punchline first, like the thing, and then you talk about the real shit, people be like, oh, I get it. Now I can't run away from the truth, Sound the horns, long range, daddy's in the building. So I play this game, Apex Legends, I always talk about, right? And I choose this game because anything I do has to do with real life in some type of way. Now, not only does it keep you sharp with, the mentality of, beat your chest, try to compete with other men, You gotta have the will to want to compete, to even compete. That's first of all. Then, the little tactical strategy keeps your brain moving, and all these things that you can actually use, and regardless if you use it or not, it makes your brain activate, and you need that to, live life, and your brain needs to feel happy. If your brain doesn't do anything, well, then what the fuck do you think it's gonna feel like? Oh, you think you feel sad because of you? Oh yeah, I forgot. You don't actually give a shit about your body. So in this game, it's different because in most games, you get to self-heal. The game cheats for you. You can automatically heal yourself, right? And in this game, they decided to make it it's not realistic because we know healing takes a long time. Well, it's getting sci-fi out here now. But, they're showing us the capabilities of man. Now, as I play this and I realize they're showing the kids the future. We're going away from pum guns and going into Star Wars literal pum lasers. Like they already have them. We already have the droids and the cloaking devices. They even have the Death Star beam. These are things that are not conspiracy made up theories. These are things they have announced and said, yeah, we're trying to make these things. A couple of years ago, President Trump said, I'm going to form the space Rangers or some shit. I don't know if it was that, but I'm fucking around. But he really did say that. Well, I want a space command, like Star Trek shit. And I was like, what? We really reached that pinnacle in life? I thought I was gonna have to see my kids grow up, and then they say that shit yo, we're gonna, make Star Command, and they're doing it. So as I realized this, they work the technology is pushing towards light technology, meaning force fields and shit like that. You know what I mean? But everything a man makes can break. You know what I mean? Because we can't do what the Most High does and make a real force field and it doesn't break. That's what he does. So everything got a limit, right? And that's how this game is. You shoot bullets. You have to use real strategies, but it's sci-fi things that people that are everyday regular, never see nothing ass shit would be like, oh, this is sci-fi bullshit. And then real people would be like, no, everything in that game is real life. You're just dumb. Everything about it's real. You're just dumb and never seen it before. And it's the big version. They didn't master it and make like an actual little version of it. So in this game, they combined the idea of a vest, you know, like an armor plated vest, with an actual shield technology. But it's like power or some shit like that, you know. It's not like you know what a force field would be like. You niggas seen, you need, everybody know what Star Wars is in the force field. You know, take the generator out, now the force field down. Woo! Now the good guys go in. Well, that's what the game's like, except the shield's on your body, and once enough impact bullets hit your shield, your shit goes down, right? Now that you've heard all that, now we get petty. But it ain't petty, it's simple. But I call it petty because it's such a simple thing. The only way to be good in this game is to adapt to what is there. You know, like real life, if it's cold, you adapt to it, or you suffer, complain, and die. And nobody gives a fuck because you just wanted to play around like, you know, you can't catch a cold. You know, nobody cares if you play stupid after a while. So you'll just lose in life, and what the fuck? That's your problem. So when you first start playing the game, everybody's gonna think it's like whatever, what man's used to. Vest, shoot, man dies. Or the latest game that's been out, which would be the Call of Duty, the most popular game. And that's what I mean by the automatic healing. Like most games is always having that clutch. Even in solo games, they would never let us have the real old school. See, you come from the generation of weak ass gamers. I come from the generation of you went one time and you died, and it didn't matter if you was halfway in the game, nigga, the whole game started all over. You had to start from the beginning every single time. There was no save. There was no checkpoint. You beat the game or you didn't win, and you could never feel like you was that dude because you didn't have the dedication, you didn't have the will. You couldn't retain all the skills and master each board. That way you could just blow through them, you know? It takes dedication for that. And that's why a certain breed of man came out of those eras. Now everything's GPS and basically simplified for everybody. So most men are not used to this change and adaptability with actually having to heal yourself, you know, not having a clutch of a fucking computer doing it for you. So it's almost like old school days, but it's not because it's futuristic. So if you have an old school mind of, you know, I gotta have distance. I need to know how long it takes me to heal. You know, I got to be smart about this because I only have so many heals. And the only way to get some is to put somebody else down and take theirs off their corpse, you know? Or run away because the board is like 3 miles long and there's shields and ammo everywhere. So I can almost run out of bullets and retreat like a smart person, or I could run out of shields and bullets acting like an asshole and then get trapped in a corner and beg my teammates for shields and bullets. While they still have mad shields and bullets, but we're in the same fight, but I'm a dumbass jumping out, getting shot up. Let me keep popping shields. Let me just shoot at everything moving, even though I'm not even hitting any targets. I'm just shooting and wailing. Ain't doing a motherfucking thing, though. At the end of the game, end up with 100 damage in 19 minutes playing. You get like 25 damage damn near per bullet. If you actually put somebody on the floor, you get 100 damage. If you finish them, you get like, so it's like if you really have 100 damage in 19 minutes, that means you were just running around getting shot up and running like an idiot. Just busting your gun. And in real life, you'd be dead in 2 seconds. Now, I don't say that to, be an asshole. If I was in war, I'd probably go down quick too. Or wouldn't go down at all and get a dishonorable discharge and be like, yo, go out there, you. And I'd be like, nah, dog, nah. We gonna go by my plan. Or you ain't the leader, you're a fucking new grunt soldier. Listen, I'm not going out there like that. Y'all playing is stupid. Fuck out of here. Anyway, so you have to learn timing, you have to learn the board, all the things men actually don't get to do anymore, like keep their hunting skills up, the natural things, learning environments, because we don't get to do these things anymore. We just have the environment, and so it actually keeps you sane. Most women don't understand why men love video games, because it brings you back to the world that you got robbed from. You don't get that, but we do. Anyway, so as I play with multiple people in this game, it shows me the awareness and ignorance of most people. And it's crazy because I'm starting to see the logic of the real world coming into the game world, and it's so weird. Like, I guess just more people are playing and that's what it is, but nah, it really can't be that. It's the mentality of people have changed, and they're so selfish and they're dumb. Like, it's crazy. Like, now this is where we get serious, but keep that scenario of the game in your mind. People are fucked up in the world because they're dumb ass people that will literally burn up all their shit because of gluttony and greediness. I'm gonna gobble up all my shit, and when I don't have nothing, I'm gonna put my hand out to other people and say, help me, help me, help me, and give sob stories. And this the reason why it is. This is no, you're fucking greedy and you're a glutton, and you won't learn how to get your own shit. That's a lot of fucking people in the world. It's not everybody. Some people do have bad luck, blah, 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 whatever it is. But there are people that just gobble and gobble and gobble. And they don't think they're losing because of that, because people give them scraps and they get to gobble the shit, not realizing you're stuck being a gobbler and a beggar. Then we don't never fucking have nothing. The only time you can get shit is to let other people control you, and you gotta shuck and jive and laugh at jokes and goofy shit. That's when motherfuckers start waking up to that shit, and their ego start getting involved, and they realize, like, damn, I ain't got no real power. Only way I can feel this is if I do exactly what I'm doing to somebody else. That now that someone has power over me. I started to realize that. Like, it's really bad, like, to the point where, people are just like this, and it's like, this is what makes these stupid ass cycles of different lifestyles of living and scheming, and niggas call it thugging and hoeing, and nah, you can't follow the laws. And the Lord told everybody, like, yo, bro, if you do these things, these type of spirits will come over you. And now we're in the future, and we don't have to say it's spirits. We can say you're addicted. And that's it. You're addicted to being greedy. You don't have enough knowledge to not be. Therefore, you're destructive to everyone around you. And then that's what separates everybody. Right there. That's when niggas start making up secret rules and like I played use that teacher, If you didn't fucking go back, teacher literally admits that majority of the kids in a certain class are losers and stupid niggers, but they're not black kids. And I say, yo, that's crazy the way she's talking about her own kind. I said, fucking damn, yo. I remember when they used to only talk about us like that, use that word for us. And I said, oh yeah, I forgot. The Most High said, I'm going to remove that off your neck and I'm going to put it on their neck. And your children love it. They call themselves it. They want to be that shit so bad. It's just crazy. I just call it sins of the father fall upon the son. Now we know who was, we get to see what bloodlines were taking part in the destruction of my people. And now the curse fell on them. And now they can't control their sons and their daughters. And now you're going to get called nigger. Not nigga, niggers. And it's good with the hard R. And it means exactly what it meant for us. You're ignorant and you're stupid. And you should be pushed away. Because you're dangerous to everybody. Because of your ignorance. You know? See, without the Lord, there's no forgiveness. There's no let's go teach these people. There's no Moses, you know? If their Lord's not real, it's you're broken and we have the right to shun you fucking people away and rule over you forever. And whatever we see fit, that's what it is. Why? Because nigga, we God to you. Nigga, we the smartest. We the one that built the world around you, motherfucker. You just live in it. You know? See, a man like me can appreciate shit like that. Man like me could submit to men like that. You know, if the Lord wasn't real. Because then they're the only power and there's no one that can stop them. That's why I like my father, because he said there's no one before me and there's no one after me. I'm the boss. I like that. I like that a lot. You know, the greatest thing I've ever seen anything ever written or anyone ever claimed. And every man that claims his spot, they go bye-bye. So, you know, eventually man will get it. And be like, sure was a lot of niggas that claim to be king gods. And I'm god this and I'm nitty-day. Where your ass at? Where your empire? Oh yeah, dust. Dust. Forgotten. Niggas don't even remember you no more. All your deeds and all your men couldn't keep your legend together again. Anyway, let's get back to what we're talking about. Instead of glorifying my father. Sorry, Daddy. I got, Anyway, so I realized gluttony, I think, or sloth, whatever one the fucking that because it's always a chain effect. It's greediness, gluttony, sloth. Sloth's like the worst when you just live in that shit. You don't even care. Start thinking that's the way of life. No, it's just the way you got it. And in this game, it happens many times where I play very casually. I play to make it to the end of the game. I don't play to always win because it's so hard. It's just like real life. And getting that number one spot, being a champion. Nigga, there's mad people competing. And when you jump off the plane, everybody lands, they get their shit right, and then everybody starts attacking each other. That's real life. That's called being a fucking man. That's called getting a job. That's called wanting to be an entrepreneur. That's called wanting to be a musician. That's called wanting to be a plumber. For men, that's what life is. You're going to get put in this world. You better know as much as you can, and you're going to fucking fight for your spot. And if you don't, your ass is assed out. That's it. If you give up and you quit, you're ruled over. There ain't no motherfucking... There ain't no nothing else. Ain't no nothing else. And motherfuckers is rather pretend it ain't like that. Like, dog, you take orders all day, every day. And then the only place that you don't have to take orders and really can be yourself, free in your home, you're too fucking stupid to build your own world in there. You'll live a world they told you to live in there, you goofy asses. Like, constantly, I could make it to the end of the game by myself. In a war field. And I'll always survive. If I want to I believe anybody could do it, Just don't fight as many people and try to live. But do I see people try to do it and can't do it? Yes. There are people that can't hide in a corner and live to the end of the game. because there's so many tracking devices and way to, get you rats out of the fucking corner. Like real life, like Batman technology and seeing through the walls and fucking drone. Did the nigga in the game, his special is I throw a drone out and I can see everybody with my camera and fly it around. An EMP blast your shield off, your imaginary shield that's on your body. I can blast it off and then come around the corner shooting bullets at you. That's his special. I'm smarter than everybody, and I made a drone, and I can fuck you up by seeing through the walls, having a flying camera flying around. Another guy's, his special move is I can fucking shoot a scan through the wall and see you through the walls for 3 seconds. You get it? Another person, Wraith, she opens portals. I'm sure a lot of people believe that's real now. Well, they're teaching your kids how to open up mini portals and fight with it. Use it as a fucking fighting technique and teleport from one side of the building to the other and shit. Like, you used to use it fucking so late, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But the kids' mentality is still the same. They're like cave beasts. The men that play the game are still fucking dumb. They're in the future learning to be futuristic, but still stupid ass cave beasts. Shoot anything moving, get shot up a bunch of times because, it's not real life. In real life, everybody would never run in the open. Everybody would never try to kick the door in and just go in crazy. Nobody would do none of that shit. Only the trained professionals. See, everybody plays the way they would really play. Every time, and I watch it, when your teammates die and it's just you, everybody plays real life. They don't move out the corner. They won't do anything but run to the they'll hear the gunfight and they'll sit in the corner shaking and pray no one sees them. And when they finally do see them, they get so scared they're running around and then they don't even shoot a bullet. I'm like, yo, bro, you really went out in a video game like a sucker ass person. You didn't see all three of them coming at you and just jump out with your gun spraying at them like, fuck you guys. You know you're not gonna win it, but go out and shoot. Go out in the glory. Niggas will go out fucking hiding in the corner. And if a man will do that in a video game, what the fuck are they gonna do in real life? They're not gonna hide in a corner. They're gonna run all the way away from the danger. They're gonna run all the way away from the danger. Why? Because they actually never trained about real life and how to survive natural disasters. All they know how to do and live like is gobble all the food up, gobble, 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 and then when there is no more, niggas gotta fight for that shit. And since they're cowards, they're going to run. Since they never learned how to grow things and make things themselves, they're going to starve after they run. And then since they have no real honor, they're going to eat you or you take your supplies. You get it? This fucking world is pathetic. Sound the horns, my daddy's in the building. It's pathetic, bro. Like I said, without the Lord, man will judge each other with no forgiveness because it takes too long to redeem you niggas. It takes too long to get your fucking mind off caveman waves after I tricked you to be like that for so long. Nah. We just let shit happen and that's it. At least that's what I would do. I'm not saying that's, I'm just saying. But it's crazy, bro. Like, as I played my last game before I made this video, I'm playing, and me and this one other guy, it's 3 of us on a team. Me and this one guy are playing smart the whole time. We understood the right way. We don't have no microphones and nothing. We can't talk to each other. But the way I'm moving, he understood. When I said I'm going over there, and in the very beginning of the game, he seen I had 3,000 kills, and he had fucking 300, and the other guy had 90 something, he knew I'm following that nigga. He has experience. So when I said I'm going over there, and left both of them and started flying over there, that motherfucker flew over to me. And then the other guy said, fuck, they're both going over there. Let me go over there. And then what's that guy do? I'm going to get my gun. The last guy that's the buffoon gets his gun, starts running around looking for people. What's me and the other guy do? Go in our own buildings, get our guns, get our bullets, stay in that building, look out the windows and make sure no one's following us. He gets killed right away. And me and him are shooting out the windows next door to each other, protecting each other, shooting into the dude trying to run in his building. I shoot the guy in the back. Dude trying to run up on me, he's shooting the guy in the back. And then we both run downstairs and jump the dude that's low. And then this Beans runs around the corner away from us, and then we go track him down, jump his ass in the other building. Then we go get his stupid ass box, bring him back to life. He comes back to life, gets a fucking gun, sees a team, runs straight at them, dies again. Me and this guy got to go over there, get his fucking box, and this guy goes down. I'm fucking panicking. I do my bamboozle master because I can escape anything. And I escape, get the guy's banner, get the other dude's banner, bring them back to life again. The idiot finally realizes, let me stop running out in the open and just dying. This is not fun. I'm not killing anybody. I'm not getting any damage. I'm just running around getting my head blown off. Let me stay in the building with these guys. Then, as he's in the building, what's he do? It's the end of the game. Once it's near the end of the game, all the ass people are dead. There's only good people left now. And the good people are going to play the same way they played in the very beginning. I'm going to get in this building. I'm going to stay up. And I'm going to look for the idiots running around. And I'm going to take my shots. And I'm going to get my kills. That's it. And then every time, dudes do the same goofy, dumb shit. So what's this dude do? Instead of staying in the windows and, no, I'm going to go outside the doorway and then I'm going to run over this way and then get shot and then I'm going to chase somebody and I'm going to get shot and then die and then have to watch for 5 minutes and then get brought back to life again because I'm that good at bringing people back to life, you know. I'm just that good. And then he's in the corner with no bullets and no shields talking about, can you give me shields? I need bullets and shit. I'm looking at him like, yo, dog, you'd have bullets and shields if you didn't keep dying. If you didn't keep doing the goofy shit you did, wasting your bullets and your shields, thinking, it's all about kills. I gotta get as many kills, and I can't even shoot one person dead by myself. Everybody I'm shooting at seems to just not die because I, can't seem to shoot them. But I'm going to keep trying instead of doing what these two guys are doing and take what I can. That's it. I'm going to look out this window. I'm going to take what I can. And if anyone gets close near us, we're going to jump out this window or jump off this roof together and ragdoll his ass. And whoever gets the kill gets the kill. And then win the game at the end with 1 or 2 kills. And everybody that has, I got 20 kills, I got all of... You're dead and we won. Each one of my teammates have 1 kill, and none of us have over 500 damage, yet we're the champions. You know how many fucking times I win like that? You know how many times I'll leave my teammates and I'll win like that and have 1 kill and 100 damage? And all the guys that was all pumped up, all the teams that was sweating and they were playing their hardest, they all died to a dude sitting in the corner with a bunch of grenades and said, I'm going to let them fight each other and then I'm going to pop out and show niggas. I'm going to show niggas that it doesn't matter how many people you have, as long as I have more grenades and I can watch you, do what you do and then jump on you, I can win by myself. It won't happen all the time, but it'll happen a lot more than, all the teammates that I keep getting telling me, why are you going off by yourself? Because if I play with you, I'm not going to do nothing. I'm going to bring you back to life 1,000 times. When I could be shooting at people and getting kills and having fun playing the fucking game. Instead, I gotta play babysitter to a grown-ass man telling me what to do as he's playing, getting his head ripped off over and over and over because he watched a YouTube video. It's ridiculous. All love, all praise to my daddy.